I don't think the, I'm thinking probably India, maybe the UK might be up. It is Sunday. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat, y'all. Y'all know I cut out starch for um, March. Starch for March. No starch for March. You heard it right here. No starch for March. People love to steal people's stuff. No, I'm messing with y'all. But if they allow you, that's what I want to talk about. If somebody allow you to use their music and they put it on a platform for you to use it, it's okay. But please don't be a Milli Vanilli. Please. Don't go viral for being fake. Okay? Just like for instance, this hair, yeah, it had a tag on it and it was made by a certain company. My money paid for it, right? So I can use this up here. I can use that back there because my mama gave me that. She found it. Somebody threw it away. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is if you are trying to steal people's stuff, it's not good. And that's what I like about YouTube. YouTube knows people's voices. It's like a recording. They know people's content, dates. They know the dates that people do stuff on certain dates. You know, because I go back and look at some of my stuff from when I first started. And you know what? I'm going to tell you what happened. One day I was just sitting back and I was looking through the, the things where you have music behind your food and stuff like that. And I just happened to be looking at it. And I had seen when I first started, I wasn't using music. I was actually just using my voice doing videos. And some of those, somebody had used a couple of them. And it showed me who used it. But it really don't matter. It's just when they try to act like as if they made that, especially with music or music content, and maybe if you had a famous dish or something, you know, but if you allow somebody to, or you show somebody how to do something, that's different, you know, unless you had it patent, whatever. But the thing I like about YouTube is they know your voice. So if you have a voice or something in the background, I'm gonna tell you one time I was talking, and because my background had a fan in the background, well they had it as a remix because they heard a fan and me talking. So that's what I like about YouTube. Um, it's more like original. TikTok, they be doing too much, you know. And I was showing my son the other day because he got music on SoundCloud. So if anything, because TikTok, I still don't trust them. Okay, I really don't trust them, and that's why I be taking my content from over there and putting it on YouTube because I'm original. Okay, I don't mind putting pictures up behind people and doing stuff like that. But I have been singing and doing original content all my life. I just never filmed it, right? So, is that reason why nobody's liking but sitting here staring at me? Good morning, happy Sunday. You're just sitting there staring. Thank you. I don't talk like just be talking. You know, God gave me this voice. He woke me up this morning. So I'm saying you sitting there just staring at me. But I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all some good stuff, okay? So I had been singing, dancing, doing all type of stuff. I remember when I had came up with this dance, and two people started doing it. I ain't gonna talk about when I was real young, because I did a lot of dances when I was young. And I was looking, I said, I was doing that before they was doing it. It was Chris Brown and it was Megan Thee Stallion. And I remember when I started doing that dance because it was more like a shout dance. Because I was going to church around about this time, and but people kept messing with me and trying to kill me, and devil was sending people to try to kill me. So I would go to Hampton, downtown Hampton, and during the summer they would have the dance and all these bands come from everywhere. And I remember people would film me all the time, put me on their Snapchat and whatever they had, and they would put me up there. But the weird thing about it is um, when people try to emulate something that somebody already made up, it's okay if it's a new dance. Like for instance, when I started YouTube, I sang the old song. Um, ah, to the bird. It's a brand new dance called the bird. You know, we know who sing that, right? But I sing it with my voice. So it's a remix, right? But I won't try to steal their stuff. What I was doing was expressing myself. America, and I had the outfit on because it was 4th of July, you know, and I was just getting into myself, and I remember that song, and we used to do the bird like that. See, we know who sings that, and nobody can steal their stuff, okay? But the thing about TikTok, they got a habit of trying to steal people's stuff and bring it to another platform. And I put up a post because I know people want to be noticed, and I know people want to be famous like Amos Cookies, because I say that a lot. I said, I'm going to be famous like Amos Cookies. You know, I always speak good stuff over my life ever since I was young, you know. I want to be the next Martha Stewart. I'm going to be the next Patti LaBelle. You know, it's all right to do that. But when you take somebody's hard work or something somebody does and put it on your platform as if you did it, and you know who did it, but your face is on it. Because you know all our content that we do, YouTube put our face underneath it, right? Because I'm promoting my son's music, but he gave me permission. I'm his mother. I'm his mother. He gave me his permission. But I had already had stuff that I was promoting before I promoted his rap music. Because I have music too. And I also rap, okay? But what I'm saying is I don't like when people cheat. And YouTube will give you strikes, okay? And copyrights. Because see, but YouTube don't know that people on TikTok is making music too. Because my son started on TikTok. And that's where I got his stuff from. And I called him, okay? I called him and made sure I got his permission to use his music. Yeah, my son's name is Tavares. And he does it on SoundCloud, and he's getting ready to come on YouTube. And I told him his birthday is in May. And I told him, I said, I'm going to give you a head start. Mommy going to go over here and do a snippet. I'm not giving him everything because I give him a snippet. I think his thing is like 10 seconds. I gave him a little snippet, and he drill rap. He raps crazy, and he curse. And I told him, you be careful. If you're going to use it in your music, don't be over there cussing on YouTube. People cuss on YouTube a lot. But if you want your music on the radio, where people can clearly hear it all over the world, I know social media is big, but ain't nothing like them airwaves. So I told my son when he come over here, he already had an account. He had an account when he was 5. Excuse me, y'all. He had an account. My voice is acting like this because I did, it's this skit that I did last night. This Mexican guy. And that I made up. And it's just, I always been like that type of person, just be, doing it for fun. And yeah, don't be using nobody's stuff. And if you use somebody's stuff, if somebody taught you something, let people know who taught you that, okay? I don't care if they dead in the ground, okay? I don't care if they went off and went to heaven or burnt up in hell. You still should let somebody know where you originally got it from, okay? Because somebody can hang you. People can hang you. A lot of people's spirits hang around, okay? Their spirits hang around. They come back and get you while you sleep. You know, so you don't want stuff like that. Mess with somebody's music or mess with somebody's originality and call it yours. And that's what I like about YouTube. YouTube usually keep up with that stuff. And because they reminded me when I was in a store shopping and SZA was up there about the love song that she had. And not only that, it was two girls in the background that work in the store that was singing it louder than SZA because they knew I was on my YouTube. You know, so I had got 3,000 people that day. So I got a lock on that so I won't get a strike. You know, YouTube told me, you know, Russia is banning your video. So if Russia banning my video, then I know that I can always go in there and take it out, y'all. I can go in there and edit it and take it out. And but it is what it is. But that day was a nice day. And I think it was a good video. Not just because I had all those views. It was just a good video. I had did some dancing in it myself and some singing my songs. You know, Wake Up With Jesus, stuff like that. And, yeah. You know, because my Wake Up With Jesus is over there on Meta, y'all. YouTube is... I like YouTube better than all platforms. But I started on other platforms to get ready for YouTube. And I was just... You know, I got up, I say, because I get up different times. I get up at 6 o'clock, but sometimes I study a lot. And sometimes I do my videos and put them in drafts. And instead of doing them the next day or doing them later, I just go ahead and do all my videos, just put them out. And just like, I don't think YouTube can even keep up with me because I have ADHD. And I think I sometimes put out 20 shorts and, you know, so many videos. And a lot, and now what they do now, they pick what they want to pick, and then they put it in whatever, or send it to the audience. At first, they used to let me watch how many views I'm getting. Now I don't get to watch nothing. They didn't cut on to me. My ADHD self, they cut on to me. So now I don't get to watch it go up or what to see it does. They hide it from me, y'all. And then they pick up, because I watch YouTube myself. You know, I do meditation and I do spiritual stuff. You know, watch bishops, pastors, and stuff like that. And sometimes listen at them in my sleep. You know, so I can get the word. And YouTube knows when I'm going to sleep, and that's when they promote or do my videos, because they say, "Oh, she's sleeping and she ain't watching us." Because I had anxiety. And I was like, oh, I wonder what this video doing. So I go over there and peek at it just to see what it's doing. But they got used to me doing that. So now what they do, they pick a video that they want, that they like, and go put it in an audience somewhere without me knowing. Then come back and show me how I did on it, because I messed that up. Being anxious, I messed that up, y'all. Yeah, because I did it like 3 times on 3 of my videos. And they said, she ain't even letting us, you know, I'm going back and trying to look at it and looking. They said, she need to get a little butt up out of here and let us do our job. And, yeah, that's what I was talking about, originality, being original. And today is Happy Sunday, and I hope everybody get the word in. If you can't go in the building or, you know, the church or whatever. Some people go to church on Saturday. Some people go to church on Tuesday, Wednesday. I talk to God and pray every day, every day. I do know I need to study a little bit more. But, and the but is because God knows what I'm trying to do. I have a goal, not gold, a goal, Goal. And it is not to get it messed up, because YouTube have 365 days in a year. And you have to have a certain amount of stuff done by that time. And I'm not trying to start all over, y'all. I ran track in school. I ain't the one to sit there and just let somebody run. And I don't get, you know, because I always ran for first place. And when I was in school, I always aimed for 100 in case I got 2 or 3 wrong. I would get a B minus, B plus, or a C. That's what I always aim for, was 100. So that's just the way my mind is. And I just basically sitting here trying to see what I can do to get monetized by time uh, that year come up. Cause I started in June. And if it doesn't happen, it probably will be, yeah, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen because I'm putting the work in. And not only that, if it's for me and God wanted to be for me, it's for me. And if not, God will have me do something else because I'm always busy doing something. So, yeah. Uh, I'll come up with something because I'm working on some recipes too. So it's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. And, yeah, I just basically just want y'all to know, don't be stealing people's stuff. Like, go to TikTok, because if somebody steal my son music, he's smart. And he got enough money to sue your butt. He in the army. He not a save. His mama might have spent a lot of her money and messed it up, drinking and drugging and gambling. But one thing about my son, and I noticed that when he was 5 years old, he would save all his money and spend his mama money. Called it Jedi. So, if y'all are going to TikTok and stealing stuff and coming over here, because I saw somebody do that when I was putting up some of my videos, doing some of my shorts, and I made sure I let them know I see them. So I went and got my original stuff from TikTok and downloaded it on here. Now, if you want to use it, I give you permission to use it because it's my stuff. It's songs that I made up and songs that I like. I don't mind other people using it, but don't act like it's yours. Because I know everything I ever done in my whole life, every song I ever made, every song I ever written that I haven't even came out with yet, okay? I've been writing since I was about, songs, I've been writing since I was about 9, 10, 11, and poetry. I do poetry too. So if somebody come out and try to say that was theirs, you'll see. You'll see. And that's why I chose YouTube. YouTube know people's stuff. Yeah, you going to get strikes, copyrighted. Yeah, because this is my stuff. This is my platform. That thing in the background could come down and you still see them flowers where I started from Meta. And that's on YouTube, okay? And that's a backdrop. I can draw that stuff in the background, I can draw, so that don't matter. But what I'm saying is, don't be taking people's stuff, okay? I want to see everybody win, but do not cheat, okay? It does something to people. Because I remember this girl cheated when I was in Sparrow Road and I was running track. Her name was Rhonda. I ain't telling her last name. And she elbowed me when we was running track. And I used to run cross country. Okay, I used to come in first or either second. Because I always aimed for 100, right? And I ran the 100-yard dash and I did relay. And then it's one more thing, but my favorite was a 100-yard dash. Couldn't nobody mess with me in a 100-yard dash. I'm telling you. Until this girl cheated, and I was really upset about it. I talked to God about it, and I even prayed for it to get heavy, because I was skinny, real skinny, like Shakari Richardson. I was skinny like that, and I had a long neck, because I got that from my grandma Helen, my Blackfoot grandma. So that prayer that I had, I prayed for weight, and I prayed for breasts, because I couldn't believe that them people allowed her to cheat, and they saw it. And that's what I like about cameras, where it watch you, with sports and stuff now. Yeah, because people cheat, y'all. People do anything to win, and I don't like that. I never like that, because I don't like to be cheated on or cheated against, and I can't stand liars. That's like my one of my pet peeves. And another one of my pet peeves too is a person being a copycat or try to clone another person. You know, that's why sometimes I get offended. Like when people come in my chat and they say, Nicki Minaj. And I be like, because one time I had told somebody, I said, I'm older than Nicki Minaj. I never knew that she was in her 40s or something like that. But anyway, yeah, you know, sometimes money can make you look real good, you know. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm myself. I'm Sheri Brown. I might change up different hairdos, different makeup, different clothes, different stuff like that. You know, uh, all this stuff is, I told people on Meta, it's props. All this stuff, they props. You take them all off. You go back to Genesis when they didn't have no clothes on. That's how all this stuff is. It's like clothes. You take all the clothes off, the naked truth, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's why I came up here, and yeah, y'all don't want to get strikes and get your channel taken for taking people's stuff. A lot of TikTokers do that. And I addressed TikTokers, and I did a video on it when they shut it down, because I used to watch them and stuff they were doing. And, you know, I didn't do a whole bunch of, if you go to my TikTok, I didn't do a whole bunch of movement stuff in there. I just take pictures like this and maybe put Sarah Roberts or somebody in the background, you know, saying something that I wanted to say that was on my mind. Denzel Washington, you know, people like that, leaders, somewhere where you can't steal their voice, because why? They've been around so long, and you have your eyes closed like this, you know exactly who the person is, because it's like in your head, right? Well, that's the way I feel if somebody was to try to take something that's mine, you know. And you know, Denzel Washington, while I'm speaking to him, he he had came up not too long ago, years back, and was saying how when people was taking them Xboxes and them computers and burning his movies and selling them, I see how he feel, you know. I really see how he feel, but you see more like when you're doing the stuff yourself. And yeah, yeah, y'all don't want to, y'all don't want that. Nobody wants to go viral like Milli Vanilli, that lip sing karaoke somebody else's music, and they did it for years, y'all. Can you imagine how that person felt? They on the stage singing their stuff, and they look like they singing it, and they not singing it, making a fool of themselves and a fool of the person, the artist that did it. Yeah, so I don't mind sometimes doing the little stuff that people do, the voiceovers and stuff like that. But they give you permission. That's the thing about it. They give you permission. But if you have not had permission from them, you shouldn't be doing that, okay? And putting it on your platform and putting your face on top of somebody else's face when it's their work, okay? Because the thing about YouTube, they show you at the bottom who is this talking and who is this. Who is this? This is Sheri D. Brown. But it's Sheri Brown here. Sheri D. Brown on Facebook. Meta. This Sheri Brown, right? Jesus saves. And so this video right here, this live, is going to say at the top, Sheri Brown. You tap on my face, it's going to say Jesus saves. The only difference is I chose to put 3s in my ends because I'm just different like that. And I've been doing it for years. And not only that, the Trinity. 3, the Trinity. 3 is one of my favorite numbers. And 123 is my favorite number. It's in my email. My son knows 123 is my favorite number. He made my email. The only difference about my email, I added S's. Okay. And yeah, originality, y'all. You know, my son gave me my first email. Isn't that nice? So why wouldn't mommy do something nice for him? So I put his music up here, and y'all be careful. Don't be messing with his stuff, cause he got more for you. And his mom, me, I have a lot for you too, cause that's my son is a part of me. And I used to sing and do all that good stuff while he was in my womb. So he kind of like picked up all that stuff, the drawing, the singing, the rapping, all the arts. He was a certified chef, just like I am. You know, he just picked up that stuff. You know, usually kids pick up stuff. You know, you teach them. And I used to sing all the time to him. I always have music around him, so he sing and rap and do all that. And nothing. He don't like people to know that I'm his mom, but eventually he 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 would have to let them know. You know, I stopped drinking and stuff. But when I was drinking, more so when I was drinking and acting up, he didn't want nobody to know that I was his mom. And then when I was 248 pounds, he really didn't want nobody at school to know I was his mom. Because when the bus used to go by, they just say, your mom is fat. You know, children are so rude and bullying. They did that to him on the school bus. Made him think indifferent of his mom. But guess what? I was 248 pounds when I was pregnant with him. But I was 155, 160 before I got pregnant with him. So I tell him all the time, you made me fat. My belly has not been right ever since I had a C-section and had you. Yeah, I tell him that. But anyway, yeah, everybody just keep up, keep up the good work, you know, the goodness of God, and make sure you are doing the things that God embedded in you. Not taking nobody's stuff, stepping on nobody, yeah, because you gotta be careful with stuff like that. You don't want to go viral by taking somebody else's stuff. People know their stuff, you know. They really do know their stuff because I know my stuff. Down to the dances that I've created and done ever since I was young. Yeah, because people they think because you drink, or they think because at the time you're not promoting your stuff that they can just take your stuff. Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to. I don't have makeup on. I just got lipstick and mascara on. That's it. I don't have foundation on this stuff. What does it matter how old I am? What's y'all problem? Go back to TikTok. Nobody always be asking somebody how old I am. Ask me about my knowledge. That's the question. That shouldn't even be your name. That shouldn't be your name because uh this is a good color and my background too is a good color. That shouldn't be your name. Because what you just said out your mouth, I hope you're going to church today. Somebody's seance or something. So yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all morning. I'll come back up for my subscribers in a little while. For all the rest of y'all, the surfing, the internet, I hope you be respectful, because when you start going live with your little letters, no face, when you start going live, what you expect? Karma is real, you know. So, yeah. If you don't know what to say, pray. Jesus saves.